Gonna be a bit of a different one. Surprise. Hey everyone, how's it going? So this I decided to interrupt my routine a little bit because I got a very sudden surprise when I was scrolling through Twitter one day to see that there were two games that released demos that I didn't expect to have demos released. And they're both games I've had wishlisted for a while and followed on Twitter and all that. And one is going to be... So this Twitch VOD's going to have two separate videos on it, like the last demo day that I had. The first is going to be for a game called Dual Core, which I'll pull up. And I'll show the second one in a moment too. But yeah, I'm going to pull up the first game that we've got. Honestly, of the two... I don't know. Both of them I'm pretty excited for. I've just not expected that they would have a demo of this up like as quickly as it had shared. Just shocker. All right. Now, this game is called Dual Core. It's apparently a game that's slated for early access, but has not quite. But, you know, it's still in development and everything, and I've been following this for a hot minute. And yeah, so we'll just read through this real quick. Welcome and thank you for participating in the Technical Alpha. Technical Alpha means that the game is in an intermediate stage with working game mechanics. We are mainly interested in whether the gameplay loop is fun. For this, we have created a continuous map. This map is not representative for the final game and can still change. Missing features in this alpha build: multiplayer, procedural world, customizable AI, and story. Now, the world is procedurally generated, but in this build it is too unstable to change the seed. And for story, you will need to see how the story is told, but the implemented story is not final and may change. Placeholders that have no function are marked with a gear. Your opinion is very important to us. Please feel free to let us know what you think. Thank you for participating in the development. We appreciate it very much. Dual Core team. Yeah, I got interested in this, and you know, there was a particular style that the way the game made itself look is what intrigued me to it. So, yeah. God, it's weird to actually get to play this in a state in some kind of state. It's really something. I'm going to check the graphics options just to make sure everything runs smoothly. VSync on, yes. Field of view, 45, that's good. Yes. Yes. The fact that it's got controller options is good. Yeah, that's all for the key bindings. That's good. Invert camera, that's nice. The fact that you can invert it. Cool. Everything sounds good. It's not overpoweringly loud like previous demos I've played in the past. Okay, so show helm, show cloak, damage numbers, blood, jiggle. You know, I never really would expect, well, I think of the things I expected that I'd see in a demo of this, it would not have been jiggle physics. So true surprise on that. Camera follow, camera shake. I am gonna turn camera shake off, or to low, because camera shake can have its place, but camera shake to me is like motion blur. If it, like when it's abundant or when it's like all over the place, it kind of distracts from the experience. It's best used to enhance something. So the fact that they include an option like this is really cool. I appreciate that a lot. All right. I believe that should be fine, so here we go. Oh, cool. Got a character creator here. So, is there a way to test the voice? I guess not. So, it looks like your name is set as Alpha Tester. Can't change that, that's fine. But yeah, this is the graphical style they go for with the character models, which really intrigues me. It kind of reminds me of the Nintendo DS era with their 3D model style. Like specifically with things like Dragon Quest IX and and Golden Sun Dark Dawn. I'm reminded a lot about that. So that's pretty cool that this kind of visual style is what they decided to go for. So yeah, they've got, I don't know how in depth the character creator will be when the game fully releases, but I'm gonna pick the white hair because that strikes a bit better and probably reads better for where you can find your character body type. Oh, okay, so... Oh, wait, so you can have a female voice and a male body type or a male voice with a female body type. Okay, that's neat. Cool. Head size. Big. DK mode. Default or small. I'm gonna go default. Hair color. Okay, that's placeholder. In this closed alpha build, only the night class is playable. Okay, but I can at least see what the other classes look like, which is cool. So this one's the only one with the description too. To fight for honor in every danger on the most demanding front, bravely enduring every pain, a knight. At least you were one. Kingdoms and lands have lost their names. The colors of the house have faded. It no longer matters, but your armor still shines in the sun like titanium steel. You are not broken yet. Your soul is yours. Your courage has not left you. A knight you still are. So, we've got priest, which looks pretty neat. Assassin, cool. And just those three. Oh, and okay. Let's get back to knight. Hold on. Got paladin, neat. Got mage, cool set. I like the headpiece. Ranger, okay, and that's where it cycles. Okay. Well, and the world seat is called Ayala. Yeah, I mean everything looks fine here. So I imagine like changing. Yep, there it is. Your stats change depending on your class. So I'm assuming this is probably gonna have some elements of the Soul series, which is fine. Nothing wrong with that. And you start with certain consumables and equipment. Okay. Story intro placeholder. So I imagine after creating your character, this is where you get like, here's what the world is about and here's what the deal is. Thought of another game this graphic style is reminding me of. That's from the DS era. The Final Fantasy IV remake. Night's Rest. Okay. Well, so far this looks good. Okay, so left bumpers to unsheath. Left trigger, I think. Okay, so you don't have a combo attack, you just have a single swipe. So you have a light and then a heavy. There's your stamina, magic, and health. Bunch of dead knights. Do I have a dodge roll? Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so dodge roll's on A. I'm actually going to change that if I can help it. Xbox. Can I not? Oh. I guess that's something that could be included, is the ability the ability to change controller options. Because so far this feels fine. It's just having dodge on A feels really weird. Like okay, so I can do string of attacks. But yeah, I prefer to have my dodge buttons on my right face button. So for Xbox, it'd be B, and if they're going to include PlayStation options like circle. So, not for nothing, I still like it. It's just preferably I'd like to have it. Like, I prefer A to be the interact button and right face button to be a attack because right now you have two buttons set to your default quick attack. And I don't And I don't see an option to change that, so... Yeah, just something for the future. Hold right bumper to run. Okay, so right bumper's your run. Okay, neat. Yeah, I like this sort of style of character models. Again, very like something about it feels really nostalgic to me. Also, that clink was a really nice bit of sound design. Nothing up there that I can go through. Oh wait, I know why. Probably need to run a little hill at some point. What's this? Press to attack, combo attack from different directions. Oh, that's why they. Oh. Okay. Attack from different. Okay, so this isn't just like, oh, this is your quick attack. That's your. I see. So it's not light heavy, it's like, oh, you have direction-based attacks that depend on what button you press. So it's like, that's why that's so slow. Oh. That's interesting. I'll say that much. That's a very unique idea. That's quite different. I would not have expected that kind of control scheme. Okay, left or right stick to lock onto an enemy. That's... Yup. Okay. I just got an achievement that said strike first, ask questions later. Well, I mean, that wasn't an NPC, I think. Press A to dodge. Got that. And... hold the block. Well, I do... Oh, wait. Oh. Oh. Wow, you have directional blocking. Huh. That is quite cool. Huh. Interesting. So you don't... So what, do you not, like, get a shield or something? That's... Do you... I guess you... No, you probably get a shield, because there's a shield icon right here. Yeah, I mean, so far everything reads all right. The UI is readable, albeit the icons for the armor and weapon stuff could be a little bigger, I think. But overall, not like it looks fine. It reads well. I quite like this. Yeah, I have no reference for how long this demo is, so keep that in mind, because I don't know how long the devs left it for this. And I don't know if they're going to do another demo like this in the future. I hope they do. But if they do, a demo where we could at least have a taste of each of the other classes would be a really cool idea for replayability. So, yeah, not the, like, this is good so far. I like the feel of it. If you parry at the right time, the enemy will lose a lot of energy. When the enemy has no more energy, he will stagger. All right. Okay. Now, my only question on this is, do I parry, like... I'm assuming, like, holding it and getting attacked is more of a block, and, like, last second, of course, is when I hit the parry timing. But yeah, now I have to keep in mind, like, direction. That's an interesting... Okay, so it takes a bit for it to come up. So it's not as immediate as other parries, which is fine. Just keeping that in mind. A potion that restores life points. This potion is not consumed when used. with the crystal in the bottle, the potion can always be refilled. Oh, I like that. When you select an item that's not there, the character shrugs. That's neat. Okay, so there we go. Now that's selectable, so I imagine that refills at checkpoints. Press to use a consumable? Yup. Oh, that's good. Ooh, they were hyper aggressive. Took chunks out of me. Ooh. Okay, so what I just experienced there was that when I hit Y, I was attempting to hit a different button to change direction on something, and it was like a weird delayed attack situation. Oh, I'm dead. Ooh. Stiwa something. I like that logo thing. That was cool looking. Okay, it looks like enemies stay dead. Good to know. Or do they not? Am I not? Does the enemy not stat? Okay, no, they do respawn. Misread that. Oh. Oh, I see. So I have to do multiple parries in order to... Interesting. So I have to do multiple parries to get their bar down, not just one. Good to know. Good to know. But I noticed earlier when I was fighting those two that I could scroll between them when I was locked on. That is a really nice thing that they included. I appreciate that a lot. Huh? Is that a person? What? When you are in the air, you can press attack from any direction to perform a critical fall attack. Oh, okay. I was like, why is that person just moonwalking away? Hello? Ooh, okay, that got dicey. All right, let's try that falling attack. Actually, there is an item over there, though. Okay, so I can imagine it'd get really easy to be lost in the action if, Aha, you do have back attacks. Okay. Good to know. That's actually really nice. I do not know how close you have to be for the back attack to happen, but that is something that can probably be discovered later. But I can do it, which is nice, because I only have one. I have no healing items left. There we are. Okay, so far this actually plays pretty nicely. And the only I couldn't really tell because I was immersed in the action, but I couldn't tell if I couldn't really tell, like, if parrying with at all or blocking reduced my stamina by a lot. I'm gonna assume it does, because you are using effort. But yeah, for an alpha, this plays really nicely, I have to say. I find it interesting that you have a sheath and unsheath button. Like, not for nothing, it's just interesting inclusion. I don't know if you need to head into settlements with your weapon sheathed or something, if that's like a mechanic that's in the final game, but that'll be interesting to discover. Press left trigger plus any of the buttons to perform an ability. Some obstacles can only be overcome with the help of abilities or items. Okay, what have we got here? Charge. Oh. Okay, so select on, like, the other... You know what? The equivalent of your select button instead of your start is what also can sheath your sword. Hey, Combo. Remember that game that we talked about before? I'm playing a demo of it now. It's really cool that I'm actually getting to play this. I'm pretty excited for it. And so far it plays nicely. We've got directional blocking abilities. And instead of the traditional parry situation of like, oh, all you have to do is like parry once and then the enemy is staggered for an attack. No, you have to like drain their energy first before you can end up riposting them, which is cool. But the only situation I see that could be wrong with, well, not wrong, but difficult, is when you have like multiple enemies to fight, because then you're mixing a bunch of different attack patterns and you're like, well, I don't know which one to parry first. But again, that's probably where like you try to have some strategy in the crowd control. So yeah. And the other interesting thing with this is that the way that the parrying the way that the parrying, or the attacking rather, works is, you know how in Souls games or other games of this kind you have like your light and heavy attacks? Well, here you don't have light and heavy attacks. You have like attacks, you have buttons that you're supposed to hit in sequence of each other. So if I attack like this, that's your normal attack. So I'm hitting X, then Y, then B. So left, top, right face buttons. In this game, you can't consecutively hit. Hitting the same button consecutively to attack is not the recommended strat. Instead, what you do is you go something like left, right, up for faster attack patterns. So left face button, right face button, up face button. So this is like, hey, this is where you like do your combination attacks. Like you don't have your traditional light and heavy. So that is an interesting idea. I'm not sure how I feel about it. Part of me kind of wants an ability to sort of key bind or controller bind that a little bit, but if they if they implement controller options, I think that'd be really good for future reference. But cool idea. I like it. It's a different take on this kind of combat. What's this? This is your checkpoint. But I have died once, and that looks like a boss arena. I have died once already, and this probably means that you get to fast travel from the get-go, which is nice. I like that. But yeah, now I've got refills on my usable items. And here's another funny thing. When you use a item that should be usable, that's not in a slot, your character does a little shrug. And I did take a look at the character creation earlier, and so far in this alpha demo, you can only play as a knight, but they do have other class options that they are likely going to include in the final game, which I like a lot. And hopefully in a future demo, we'll get to play said class options to see which one can really fit well. Unless they want to keep that for the final game, which isn't a problem. I'm fine with that. You know, keep people excited for the other class options. It's just I see Assassin and Paladin, I'm like, ooh, I want to try those. But yeah, this plays all right so far. Only thing is I'm not understanding the purpose of a sheath and unsheath button. But again, that could probably get explained in due time. Used to upgrade your weapon. Oh. Well, do I have an upgrade option? Probably don't. No. But yeah, this is dual core. And again, I remember seeing this on Twitter, like the way this game's art style was, as well as the way the character models are, and it just, like, I could not have wishlisted this faster because of purely by the aesthetic of it. It was really cool looking. What's this? Press when you have multiple weapons equipped so you can scroll through the weapons. Oh, so wait, I'll be able to get another weapon off of this guy? Ow. I forgot it was right trigger, not right bumper to bring up the parry. Oops. Yep. I don't know how much that would have done considering the guy had a spin slash. Stiawa Yitinifi. Is that? I think that's how you say that. It goes up really quickly. Yeah, so far this is really cool. I'm very happy to get to try this. It feels like there might be like blocking takes a second to come up, which is fine. I just need to get used to the timing. And I guess in classic Souls-style gameplay, I lost all my thingamabobs when I died, which isn't a big deal. This is just a demo. Yep. Curved blade. You see that? Okay. So apparently I can have multiple weapons? Right? Or did I miss? Well, this already looks cool. I like this. How does it feel though? I wonder if I can I do that spin attack? I can't, it's not by holding the button. Is it an ability that... It's probably an ability, right? Nightsteel Shard. Yeah, I don't know what the story is of this game. They pretty much said that there's placeholders stuff regarding the story, and they just don't have the output of it quite yet, but that's fine. Like, they just wanted to showcase the gameplay here, and I'm completely okay with that. So let's take a look. So Yeah, this is your strength build weapon, definitely. So it said something about cycling through weapons. Press when you have multiple weapons equipped. You can scroll through weapons. Press left bumper. Okay, but... Now the question is, how do I equip multiple weapons? Is that a... Because it said have multiple weapons, which makes me assume, like, okay, maybe there's a second weapon equip slot, but there's not. Unless it's like... Okay, I may be misunderstanding this. When you have multiple weapons equipped, you can scroll through the weapons. Actually, wait, I don't even know what this, like, top item does. A potion that restores mana points. This potion is not consumed when used. The vial is made of moon sand, so it can always be refilled. Oh. Did my controller disconnect? You're wired in, controller. Why are you disconnecting from me? The shut? Is the USB thing on my controller not working? Yeah, first the D-pad, now this. Okay, my controller is just straight up not wanting to work. What the hell? Okay, there we go. I guess I might have, I guess maybe I just got closed out, like, not closed out, but tabbed out of the game somehow. Bizarre. Okay, so that was that enemy. Let's rest here. And let's go into the really open space that surely... Oh. Ooh. Interrupted the musical number. Uh-oh. The Seeker. I can't lock on. That is really weird. I couldn't lock on with my stick. Okay, I just couldn't... Alright, I guess I'm just not able to lock on. That's really strange. I couldn't, like... I was clicking the stick and I couldn't lock on. And nothing else is wrong with my controller. Yeah, I can move the camera, I attack fine. What is up with that? Unless it's like a soft... Okay, so that's an up parry that I need to do. And it looks like it is locked on when I do that. It just doesn't show... It's not showing the arrow cursor that was on it like it was with the enemies earlier. So, it was working. There's just not an icon as far as I see. Heal up. Heal up. Okay, there is an energy bar. I was like, where's the energy bar for the boss? Oh, cool. I'm not mad. I just thought that was cool. All right. Cool second form. So there's second forms. Good to know. Yeah, I'm very pleased with how this feels so far. For an alpha, this feels really good. A couple things could probably use a bit more explanation, but so far I don't really have any complaints. I like this. This is nice. It's up, parry. It's up, parry for the stab, not sides. All right, let's try this again. I don't know what the range is on those. Like, I'm not sure how much iframes I'm given as for my dodges, and I don't know how large those explosions are. Oh wait, I should be running when I'm doing that. Why wasn't I running? I'm a Dumbo. Why wasn't I running? That's probably what I need to do. Okay, so you lose the lock on when you run, which is understandable. Ow. Oh, okay. It does a dive. All right, good to know. All right. Yeah, I could. This could easily be so much fun to play. This is fun so far. I like this. You're given a pretty generous amount of invincibility frames when you're hurting, though. That's actually good to know. Like, I counted probably 3 or 4 seconds of invincibility whilst you were injured. That's actually pretty generous. Which is fair, because I think the last thing people want is for, like, one slip up to cause you to get completely slammed by enemies. Is that it? Hey! Look at that. Now what do we get? Vial of Eternity. What does that do? Mysterious vial, the Seeker lost it during his escape. Okay, well that was a cool boss fight. Again, I like this parry system. I like this parry system of trying to stagger your enemies before, because like having an energy thing with that means that you and the enemies are on somewhat of an equal playing field. And I'm gonna check. So draw a put your away weapon. You can also talk to people more than once. Okay, cool. Cool. So I was right. You do need to put away your weapon to be in villages and talk. Welcome to the hideout. I'm a blacksmith. I care for the equipment. After all, that is a task of a blacksmith. Bring me night steel and I will improve your weapons. Okay. I'll upgrade this. Okay, so it takes 1 night shard to improve. Yeah, I have no reference for how long this demo is actually going to be. So, yeah. Keep that in mind. Yeah, I like this so far. This feels nice. Hello, priest person. Ah, the wait is over. I am Elaine, High Priest of the Cathedral. Allow me to speak frankly. You're going to need some assistance, as I will need your assistance. Allow me to come with you. Oh! See, I knew there was online. There's going to be online in the final game, but I didn't know you had, like, NPC companions you could just take with you. Cool. It is certainly no coincidence that we met here. Okay, how about learn? Yep, here we go. Ah, man, I wish I could see the icons here blown up a bit more. I want to see what the picture looks like. Divine Strength. Part of your faith also increases your strength. Divine Wrath. Your weapon is permanently enhanced with holy energy, which allows you to cast healing spells and increase the faith scaling of your weapon. Faith gives power to those who do not have the strength to wield a weapon. Supreme High Priestess. What's this? Heal. Okay. So, yeah, that's what the deal is there. Not quite. I want to explore more here in the village. Yeah, so far this is really nice. I like the vibe of it all. I like how it looks. Oh, look at these interiors. Ooh, you look cool. Mr. Meyer. Ah, you're not soulless, are you? No, you come from far away. Remarkable. I may be a small merchant, but my goods have the best quality. Okay, so you're my merchant. So we've got a war axe, a dagger, and a wooden buckler. Let's get the buckler, because I want to see how shields function in this. Ooh! So you can buy skills from him, too. One-handed specialization. Increase your damage with one-handed weapons. Increase your damage with two-handed. When you deal physical damage with your melee weapon, you are healed for a portion of your missing mana. And dodging costs less energy. Okay. Consumables. Potion that restores energy, cures burning, cures poisoned, increases the agility scaling of your current weapon by 20%, lasts until death or until resting at candles. Wait. So if it increases my scaling, that probably means it increases, like, my weapon's power depending on how high my stat is, right? Because that's what scaling means, I think. Like, when you improve upon a weapon... So, like, when I would have a weapon that's like, oh, it only scales up to a certain amount with it, that means there's a certain point where I'll need to swap because, hey, it's not going to do much more damage no matter how high I increase, like, my strength or dex. But what this does is it would increase that weapon's strength or dex abilities depending on my level. At least I think I'm understanding that right. Like, is that how scaling works? Like, the weapon gets stronger as you level into a particular stat. But then there are certain weapons that scale more so with that. So what this does is it helps one weapon scale up to a different, scale up higher. So like with my greatsword, or the curved blade that I got, would increase, like if it's scaled at, say, like a C with scaling, if I use this on it, it would increase to B with scaling for a while until I die. That's an interesting idea. That's actually interesting. Huh. Weightstone increases the strength scaling of your current weapon by 20%. Lasts until death or until you rest at candles. Coat your weapon with poison. Lasts until death. Lasts until death? Oh, man. Arrows are ammunition used with bows. To use arrows with a bow, place them in a consumable slot. Okay, so no dedicated bow slot. Teleports you to the hideout. And then last is Crystal of Dispersion. Can be used to improve your potion. Talk to someone who knows about it in the hideout. Okay. Anything else you can say? Whatever you need, speak it. Okay. Cool so far. I'm pleased about this. This is nice. I'm gonna have to share this demo around. All right, where's the entrance to this place? There it is. Oh, is this the person I rescued from the Seeker? It is. Who are you? His weakened soul was your good fortune. Now you are my jailer. Now you are my jailer, and the vial is yours. I am bound to it, and we will serve you as long as you hold my cage in your hands. You're my level up person. Okay. Let's increase my stamina. Oh, I can't. I don't have enough. How much do I need? Ooh, I need a lot. All right. How about I talk to you? I can unleash your true potential. Seek in my black eyes for the spark of a light shimmering within. Become one with me and lead me to my destiny in a world where I do not belong. To that end, I am at your side. Okay. Interesting. And I likely can't open these, which is fine. Okay, well, so far, I'm intrigued. I'll admit, I'm intrigued. I'm interested in... Actually, you want to know you know what I kind of wonder? Does your, does the area you start at change? Like, I imagine you end up at this hideout no matter what, but the knight ended up being awoken around a bunch of other dead knights. Would an assassin wake up in a different part of the forest, or like a priest? Like, would a priest wake up in this town and be at a lower level because you don't get the souls or what have you that you could level up with, but you start somewhere safer? I may be overthinking on that one, but I think that got me thinking because, you know, I don't know, you know, wake up in a field with other knights that are dead next to you, understandable. But I wonder if it's the same thing, if the same thing happens if you're an assassin or a paladin or what have you. Didn't mean it on a sheath. Copper coin. A memory of the old world. A merchant would certainly be interested in it. Okay, so we've got dedicated selling items. Good to know. Sell for 50, okay. And yeah. So I got a buckler earlier. Let's equip that. Now, I'm gonna see what that looks like going back up the trail, if I can find it again. Oh, I can't. Point of no return, I see. Let's see what that house is. I'm curious. there's an item here. So it looks like I may end up getting some possible other traversal options in order to really explore and grab all the items I need to. Although I may be wrong on that. Because, like, unless I can approach this from behind, which doesn't look like it, there's a chance I could probably gain some kind of jump ability that lets me hop from a rooftop to the item there. Oh, hello. Natasha. The silence in the forest. Have you noticed it? Sometimes I remember how it used to be. Anyway, you've had an arduous journey, I imagine. You will need something to eat. Let me make you something. Which is Coca Cauldron? Oh, she gave me free cupcakes. Oh, hell yeah. I'll take free cupcakes. The increases your vitality by 5. Lasts until death or until you rest at candles. Increase your strength, agility. Okay, so I get temp buffs from baked goods? Speaking of my heart here, game. Alright, well, what else is around here? That's just a, oh. Said pick up. So, there it is. Another copper coin. I think with that, I think if I sell this, I can actually level up a stat. Can I improve my shield? No, just weapons. Okay. Okay, yeah, that should easily be enough for me. So I now should be able to afford 1 level up. And I think I'll put it into stamina because of how important blocking is. Level up. Stamina. There we go. What's back here? This looks like a continuation of the area. Okay. I'm not done exploring yet because I want to see if there's something behind the bakery that's interesting that I could look to. This way, then through here. Okay, no, it just loops back here. All right. Good to know. No item either. Okay. Okay, point of no return. Silent Whisper Woods. Nightsteel Shard. And, yep, sure enough. Okay, so that's the hideout. Okay, cool. Neato. Oh, hello. I was meaning to try and block, but I forgot to hold right trigger. I think that's the thing that's going to trip me up the most is forgetting how to block when I need to. Oh, hello. Oh, those track for a while. Oh, there I go. Yeah, that magic tracked for a while. Not a, I just didn't expect a fire user to show up. Oh, I can deflect magic. Ah, I did not know I could do that. All right. Good to know. I didn't realize I could deflect magic. Okay, this... Clang, yeah. Okay, this actually plays pretty nicely. Now, if I swap to this... Huh. Okay, see now... What's the purpose of the... Is the buckler's purpose just to increase my stats? Because if I block with only my sword, I'm not really understanding what the purpose of the buckler is. Besides just a stat bonus. Like, unless, I don't know, there is a sword and shield skill thing, but I... Oh, hello. Ah! Ah! I see. I can deflect arrows back at enemies. Nice. I wonder if I could do that with that mage's fireballs. Ooh. That's an experiment that probably needs to be done. Oh, shit. Well, there goes my death. I need to... I'm so ingrained, thanks to my Demon Souls playthrough that I finished. I'm so, like, on the brain of, like, I need to hold it to block everything, like the whatever block it may be. And that's not the case. And it seems like all projectiles are a top block, I think. That's the impression I'm getting off of this. So that's something I need to keep in mind. Never mind. What is this out of 20 thing that keeps popping up? I have no idea what that is. Is that like a mastery thing? Do we have like a weapon type mastery mechanic? That'd be interesting. Ah, shit. There we go. Okay. So it looks like I can change on any direction. The attack just needs to be hitting the sword when I'm blocking. So like, like that fireball, for instance, the reason why it hit me one time and I blocked it the other was I was moving in a direction where it was hitting me, not the sword, whereas the other time it hit the sword, not me. So that's something to keep in mind. So it's based on context, the input. Come on. Shoot me. Oh, that's faster. There we go. There we go. Oh, wait, it must be... So it has to be a... Yeah, it is a mastery thing, because I think the block is happening faster as I've killed more enemies. I really like this so far. Was the arrow hitting you right in the forehead? I don't know. There is no, like, forehead continuing to stick out of model situation here. As funny as that would be. I don't know about... I'm not entirely confident in the idea of the fireball tracking that far. Or tracking at all, really. Like, granted, I understand the parry thing needs to be continued to be used, but when you're in a group like this, I'm not entirely sure if having your fireballs track your player when they're in like a heated battle moment is the best idea. Like, it's cool that you can parry magic, but I think there's like a place in time for you to have the magic track to them, have them parry. Like, what I was facing there, for instance, you know, if a group of enemies were to, you know, hit me, bonk me around like that, having the magic track would make the fight much harder than it ought to be, because, you know, then the player's got to dodge that on top of having to parry that, or once more, it comes into mind, like, what do I parry first? The fireball that's tracking me, or the enemy that's literally a few seconds in front of me? Just something to think about. Like, I think maybe the fireballs should only have like a small bit of tracking, because what you saw earlier with the with that one enemy encounter, that was a pretty hard tracking situation with that. And the thing is, I don't think arrows are probably tracking that hard, so I think maybe it's a magic thing. I'm having fun with this. This is interesting to get to try out. It's just, the magic is kind of throwing me off. I think it'd be better to dodge it, if anything. Oh, cool! See, that's cool. Getting to do that was pretty cool. All right, sorry about that. It was having a weird tech issue right there. Okay. Did I kill them? Oh no, they're just over here. What the hell? Okay, they were on their patrol route. There we go. Okay. I think I'm starting to get the hang of this a little bit. So yeah, we've got a big skeleton man and a skeleton buddy and the archer. There we go. There we go. All right, I was just trying to get the timing of that. I do like the idea of getting to reflect arrows. That's pretty cool. So here we have these two. Invincibility. There we go. Okay, finally, progress. And I have both healing items. Ooh. Oh, I gain an ability if I... Ah! I see. So you gaining abilities is not tied... Ah! This is probably the skill that the guy that the guy who got this weapon from used, right? Yeah. And it costs mana to use it. Okay, good to know. Cool. Okay. So you gain a skill from weapon mastery. That's neat. I like that. Okay, so far I really do like this. This is Oh, hello. Oh shit. Nope, they do. Okay, arrows do track. Okay, that is a general projectile thing that I think they should look at. If I can be, like, again, not a problem with some level of tracking, but arrows I don't think should track that hard, and the fireballs tracking I think could be toned down a little bit, just a little bit. Not something that can make a hard drift like how it was doing against me around the corner. But so, again, nothing horrible so far. As I said, I'm really enjoying my time with this. I wonder, do I get a skill? I'm gonna try it with my my regular sword. I'm gonna try see if I can get a skill off of my regular weapon. That'll be interesting to try. Let's try that again. But yeah, so the enemy I fought earlier used his shield. So I'm kind of trying to understand why I'm not using mine. There we go. Yeah, this game definitely feels different from the footage that I remember seeing from Twitter, and I mean that in a very positive way. Like, this game's feel is really good. Whew, okay. I imagine a lot of camera moving is going to probably happen. Actually, wait. I imagine I could do the spin still if I have this weapon on, right? I think so. Okay, there's no kill counter in the corner when I'm doing that, so it seems like your default weapon does not have any skill unlocks attached to it. Not the biggest deal, just something of note. So I'm gonna test something. Aha! So they can be used no matter what weapon you're wielding. That is good to know. I like that. All right, so instead of heading that way, I want to try over here with the two shield people. Let's take care of you two. Oh boy, that cleaved me right in half. I like that icon. It's just so cool. So simple. I think the thing that's going to be the tough entry for some is probably the control scheme and how different it is. But I think I'm good with it now. Like I still think like the whole 3 face button direction thing is interesting to get used to, but I'm actually not having too much trouble with it now. I'm actually not having that much trouble with it anymore. Feels kind of nice. And different, really. Like, I like how different it feels. Okay, that kind of overlap is what I'm talking about. Like, I don't know how fast I can change block directions. Okay, I can change it pretty quickly. So if need be, I can change the block direction if I'm caught in a group like that. It's just... you don't want to be caught in a group like that a lot, so not ideal. That noise picking up the souls kind of hurts my ear a little bit. Like, small thing, I understand, but small things can add up. Yeah, I think it's probably better I lure them like I have been instead of trying to do what I was doing there. Actually, what I think may help with that sound effect is turn down the effects a bit. There. See if that doesn't. And if it doesn't, that's something that could also be looked at. Because because that loud coin ding or what have you, it's pretty loud. It's a bit piercing. Small thing, I know, but it will add up. I can guarantee it. Alright, well, so far this plays well enough. Nope, still piercing. That I think needs to get a little work done on it. I was hitting left bumper to try and block. That's like... Damn it, Demon Souls. Why'd you have to mess up my habits so badly? Wait, what the hell? Oh, now I have my shield up. Wait, why do I suddenly... Wait. Oh! Oh. Wait. Oh, so I have two different forms of... Oh, I see now. So this is... So now this is more block, and the other is more... I'm gonna try it with block. If I could kill one of them right now, that'd be wonderful. Please, 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 please let me attack. Yeah! Yeah. Take that. Yeah. Okay. Well, so far I like it with the shield. Let's do a little projectile reflection. Or not. Yeah, that's nice. And now I can probably try the secret path. Okay, cool. So the shield is just on a button. That's what it meant. Okay, so when it said weapon cycle, I thought it meant equip multiple weapons, not equip onto shield. Like, oh, you can toggle the shield. At least I think that's what it read. Did I misread that? I don't remember. I don't know. I think I might. Maybe I misread it. I'm not sure, but nice to know I finally have this option. I was trying to dodge backwards. I think I ran out of stamina. Okay. Well, now I know, and I can still parry with the shield, if I so desired. I don't know what I was attempting there. Yeah, I like both. The parrying I like a lot, although the shield is really reliable. And as far as I know, there's no weapon durability. So that's something to keep in mind too. I still think they should change that sound effect to something else, I think. Humble opinion. There we go. All right. Let's try you. Let's get you to attack again. Oh, the arrow is sticking out of their forehead. Heh. There we go. Okay. Got it. I'm out of healing items, but that's okay. I can't check what this shrub is. I started watching Hellsing Ultimate for the first time today. I remember watching a few episodes of that. honestly didn't really leave much of an impression on me. Like, I thought it was neat, but I don't know. Just, I was like, all right. It's just the thing is that my friends when I was in high school would rave about that show. And here I sit just kind of feeling like, all right, it's just grandiose vampire stuff. I don't know, so just something edgy. Yeah, kind of edgy. There we go. Okay. So still on the secret path. No items. Ooh, candles. Can restore. And that's not to disparage, like, you know, any... Oh, it's not candles. That's candles. Bushes can be burned. Oh. Do I got a fire spell? Or maybe I trick one of the... I don't know. Why would it tell me to... Why would it tell me bushes can be burned when I don't even have a fire spell? Oh, that's where an enemy... Ah, that would explain it. I was hitting... Damn it. Ah, stop hitting left bumper to block. Yeah, Helsing Ultimate's fine. I remember... I remember more about the abridged series more than anything, if I can be completely blunt. Like, I just remember more about that than I do the show itself. So let that kind of speak for my interest in it. I'm trying to... Where is it? I'm trying to find where the bush is to burn, because it's not here, it's over here. Okay, so I wasn't even close. Alright, so what I should do is maybe kill the archer or something. Wait, what the hell is wrong with me? Why did I do that? I was hit. That is going to be the biggest force of habit to block for me. Block? Stop. Like, because... Like, you have a control scheme that you played with for so long, and then suddenly you're swapped to something else. And it's like, damn it. Come on. Yeah, the only shows I like, as I said, I watched Monster. I watched a couple more episodes, and a really good bit came up that really made the story go forward a lot, and it was really, really well done. Really like the story of Monster so far. How am I supposed to... Okay. I think maybe it gave me that tutorial because I may be getting a fire spell past those enemies. So, yeah. Maybe that's the ticket. The ticket past the thicket. Ha 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 ha! Am I correct? Werewolf. Werewolf bites? The hell? What do those do? Increase your strength by 5. Okay. I was trying to do the parries too. It is interesting that you can swap between parry and shield mode, so that's pretty cool. If I do say so myself. You know what I'm going to do? I have an idea. Since I have about 182, let's warp back to the hideout and level up. Level up. Let's get my... Let's get my health up. Where's my health? There it is. So next I need 144. Dilapidated chapel. Oh, so, okay, so that's the chapel that was mentioned. Damn it. Aha! So I can have it attack multiple enemies, the deflect. I like that. Am I on fire? Oh, I'm on fire. Oh. So I have an on fire status that I have to roll to put out. All right. That is good to know. I did not realize that. I'm gonna try just with the parry for now. Damn it. Come on, timing. I should have rolled. Again, all of this is just good for experimentation to really like get a feel for how the game feels. There we go. Now, you. wrong direction. Come on. There we go. You dropped something. Copper coin. Okay. So far, so good. I'm trying to decide if I like the parry or the block more. It's tough to decide on, really. Okay, come on. This has to be a boss area, right? This is to be an altar. The soulless, they have found me. Okay, so tough enemy right there. So maybe that's not the way to... It may not be progress, unless, I don't know, I'm missing something. Let's do path to the chapel, and then we'll go through the shield and other sword person. That was the other way, because that's through the hideout. Or maybe that is the progress. Who knows? All this is just getting used to the gameplay. But yeah, I mean, so far this build of the game is actually pretty nice. And again, I like it. Again, it feels different than how I expected it to when I was seeing footage of it, so yeah. You okay there, Donald?
Yeah, I'm strumming.
Donald, your voice has gone really hoarse after playing. Have you been rage quitting on Apex again?
No, Mickey. It's this new game.
Gosh, Donald, you seem to really enjoy this.
I don't.
God, imagine Donald as like a rage quit Souls gamer or something. And like Mickey's supposed to be like the person that kind of calms him down. Oh, I got a bow. Again, that gets tough when you have multiple. It may be better if I do have the other one on. Because that at the very least does a tad more damage. Also, the scaling here seems to be more on a percentile basis than a letter grade basis, so that's nice to know. Okay, so with the two-hander, I can't even have the shield out. That's understandable.
So, did swapping to a two-handed weapon make it easier for you, Donald?
Yeah, a little. More damage.
That sounded like Stitch. Yeah, when I try to do Donald, it kind of turns into Stitch a little bit, doesn't it? I don't mean for that, it's just Donald's a tough voice to get to try to do.
Like, I don't know how the voiceover person that's done Donald for decades even does that voice. All right. Now that I got a longbow, so that should help. But God, this is it's hard with multiple enemies on hand to, you know, keep up with on the parrying. Probably need to use that more often. I'll wait for them to come through, and then I'll mow them down. Actually, yeah, I'll probably mow them down. Never mind, I won't mow them. I will not be able to mow them. Okay, so I can get interrupted out of it. Fair enough. Understandable. So I need to get that off a bit earlier. I don't know why I didn't dodge there. There we go. Actually, wait, maybe Goofy as a Rage Gamer sound would be funnier. Well, I'm telling you, Mickey, listen, I'm telling you, I'm having real trouble trying to get the parry timing off.
Oh, Goofy, maybe you ought to just take a break. Stretch your back, drink some water. Maybe, like, I don't know, call Max to see how he's doing.
Mickey, I'm telling you, I want to try this demo out to completion. Yeah, I'm better at the Goofy than I am Donald, but those Disney voices are tough to pull off. Okay. Haven't heard Max in a long time. Yeah, Disney kind of forgot about him, didn't they? Shame, though, because apparently a lot of really good character stuff came out of Max and Goofy together. Okay, so that attack range is quite large. I was trying to run. But yeah, occasionally I'll see clips from like a Goofy movie or something that features Max and his friends and Pete and all that. And man, it really is interesting how those shows just kind of seem to have some cool concepts and everything, only for them to, you know, drop them and they're never seen again. And to be honest, Disney's not the only one responsible for that. Didn't Daffy have like this girlfriend character that everybody really liked? But then Warner Brothers, I think, forgot about her. Wasn't it Shaggy? No. I think her name was Daisy. No, Daisy's Donald's girlfriend. What was her name? God damn it, I'm looking this up. It was in that one Looney Tunes cartoon that was like 2010s, I want to say. Melissa, that's who it was. Yeah. Yeah, Warner Brothers Looney Tunes. Yeah. That's who it was. That was gonna bug me forever. And actually, speaking of things that are bugging me, I need to go use the restroom real quick. So if you all will excuse me for just a moment, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry for the wait, everybody. All right, let's get back into the action, shall we? I don't know how, again, I have no reference for how long this demo is, but I'm going to give it a fairly long try because, again, I was not expecting a demo of this to drop. So getting to play this has been really exciting for me, you know, despite me dying a bunch. Been having a lot of fun figuring this game out. There we go. Both are in range. See if I can lure one to be a bit further than the other so I can do my spin. That was an up. Feels very small in terms of scale. That is the impression I do get a little bit, yeah, but nothing wrong with a smaller scale. Just means it's just probably means it's going to be a nice nice experience that's fairly smaller and digestible, I guess. Because let's admit it, sometimes a Souls game can feel a little overly long. That was a bad one. I think, you know what? Maybe this isn't it. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe the thing that's past the archer and the two shield guys isn't something substantial, but we'll see. But I mean, so far the game feels pretty good. It's just getting, again, as I said, getting used to these new controls ideas is different. What was that? I did not even know what was happening there. I think I am getting used to the parrying a little bit, though. A little bit. All right. There we go. I wonder if the bow, maybe the bow could be used to help me out here. I'm gonna see if I can do that. Because if I can toggle weapon, yeah, okay. And then I need to use the arrows in the consumable. So now, Okay, so I was correct, but it seems like I don't just lure one enemy when I do that. So that's actually really good to know. All right. How was Unicorn Warriors? Oh fuck. I haven't gotten to watch it yet. I completely forgot about that. I am so sorry. I've been a bit distracted. Some stuff in my personal life kind of I had a very exhausting past couple days. So forgive me for not getting onto that. I wanted to, believe me, because I love Gendy Tartakovsky. I just haven't done that. Okay, see, it's the mixes of attacks there that, like, which am I supposed to be parrying? Well, there goes all my arrows, so gotta swap back to the shield, maybe. Or... Okay, so I can have 2 melee weapons on. Okay. So I can't dual wield, which is fine. I just need to... So it's just a matter of like, okay, pick your poison, I suppose. I was mashing B to try and attack again. Probably could level up too. That'll be a idea. So yeah, I've got more than enough to do 2 level ups, and I think I'm gonna try strength to really ramp up my damage, kill enemy faster. Let's do strength and then a vitality. You know what? Something else I'd like to do is do a temporary health increase. I think that'd be fun. And yeah, I think turning off any kind of camera shake that's there is probably the best idea. I'm gonna go back to Dilapidated Chapel. Oh wait, I just used it because it was Oops. I completely forgot that if I sat at a candle, I used the thing. Oops. Oh well. Yeah, I'm gonna try that Fire Knight person again. There we go. There we go. Okay, so I can parry that. Good to know. That's nice. And it looks like maybe they're the person I get the fire stuff from. That'd be... I think that's why. I think that's why this is here, because maybe I burn this and then keep going. That might be it. So that spot with the shield skeleton and the other shield, like, undead, that is just optional. Why did I not block? There we go. That was horrible. What was that? All right. What was that attempt? I was hitting A. Oh, I was hitting left trigger and A when there was no skill. Oops. Oh, man. Making rookie mistakes. There we go. And then I get my MP back. That was a much shorter deal. Okay. Better. I was waiting for her to swing at me, but she was just stubborn on that. Or they were just stubborn on not wanting to swing their sword. They were perfectly content spamming their firebolt cantrip. It's like, yes, you have firebolt as a cantrip, but you're also a melee attacker. When you're that close to melee, please use your what is? Right, no, just kill me. All right, but again, so far this feels good, and I am enjoying myself with this. There's just a couple things I think need a little tweaking to help the player not be hit a bunch of times where they probably wouldn't be. Oh, you can block and parry with a bow? Ah. I see. Okay, that's actually nice to know. Why am I messing up my parry directions? Come on. I was messing up my parry directions there. Like, I was hitting up when he was going left. He was hitting rock when I was hitting him with paper. Okay, so I need to attack her and then she parries me. Okay, good to know. So it can be done, and I can get her shield down, and I think the shield's like a spell thing to do. There. And then get my MP back. Beautiful. Another copper coin. Oh, the fire inflict. I was dumb. Okay, so they can heal themselves. They can... Alright. I think I have the idea, though. I ran out of stamina really fast there, too. But that's fine. I think I've got an idea as to how I can defeat them. Nope. Nope. The second, yeah, go for it. Yeah, I get the feeling I need to defeat them and then get their fire attacks, and then when I get their fire attacks, this can get burned. And when that get burned, I go through there to reach whatever's back there. I have to say though, for an alpha demo, they give you the devs give you a pretty substantial amount of the game to work with here. I'm thoroughly impressed. There we are. Yeah, I'm very happy with how much I'm able to play of this, and yeah, despite the times I'm dying, I'm actually having a pretty good time playing it. So yeah, honestly, all the time this took to develop, worth it. Very worth it, worth the wait. Trying to do my move. I need to not get hit by that flaming sword, which I understand is like, well, yeah, why would you? But it's a new enemy with a different pattern. And remember, and the thing is, flame weapons don't do that in most other games I've played. So, yeah. So yeah, all this is just some time to get used to this, honestly. Wow, that was bad. I was whiffing on where I was supposed to block there. Okay. we are. Get my mana back up. Well, I'm dead. Yeah. Yeah, once that hits me, like... Yeah, once that hits me while my stamina's like that, it's like I need to dodge their constant fireballing and... Yeah. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I think this is the point of progress I need to get. Yeah, I can't do a back attack on them. You know what? It would be better if I had my shield out for this. So I'm going to get my shield and change to the regular longsword. So let's change to that, and then change to that. Like, I'll still have the longsword out for the parries. It's just for those fireballs, I think the shield would be better just to block and not get fire damaged. There we go. Got a plunge damage. I didn't get that in the tutorial yet. There we go. Ooh, excuse me, I just stretched my back. All right, let's do this. Probably, yeah, I think this will be the idea. Because if this blocks the fire and doesn't make me flammable, then that is a trade-off I'm willing to take. Yep. Sure enough. Did I cause her to get flammable by their own... There we go! There is a hideout. Naive but powerful. Whew, that was a fight. And yeah, literally the shield was the deal. A fire wand. Oh, got it. Okay, now I have this, which means that I now have access to fire magic, which is good. So I'm gonna go get my stuff back, my healing items and everything, and then burn that shrub, and then we can move on. That was a nice fight, just a bit longer than expected. All right, so do I like, how do I, oh. Interesting change there. Huh. So it becomes my, so I guess the, oh shit. Okay. I wasn't expecting two guys behind there. All right, how about we get the curved sword back out, and then I'll unequip this for now. I think the other thing is that I keep forgetting that the menu is just only slightly darkened. Please, please stop overlapping. Okay. Nope. Yeah, even if I survived, I would have barely, like, I probably would have died at the next thing anyway. It's when the attacks overlap with different things is that I don't know what to parry, or if I probably, nah. And I need to keep the buckler out for this exact reason. Like, this exact kind of encounter, the reason I need the shield. Nope. Ran out of stamina, and even if I healed, I would have died anyway. I don't doubt that I can do it. It's just, I need to get them away from each other. Actually, I may know the way to at least take out one without an issue. Because I got a few arrows from that archer. Take that. Cheesing is legitimate. I have to wonder what the other kind of parry animations you get in this game are. So I imagine they can get really cool depending on the weapon. that Night Steel shot? Oh shit! I hit right, damn it, I hit right bumper to try and do like a follow-up on the riposte. That is gonna be such a hard, so many gaming habits are gonna be so hard to break with this. Like, I had the parry timing, and I know I have a lot of iframes when I'm doing that move. Try and give this some more tries. I may give this like 1 or 2 more tries to get through this area, and then I may stop after that, because I'd like to move on to the next demo that I have to share, but I wanted to give this game a fair shot because, as I said, like this is something that I think that I've liked the look of since I first found out about it. All right, one more go and then I'm gonna stop because the issue that I'm having here is the sheer number of overlapping of attacks that's going on. Like, it's just apparent to me that, like, I need the buckler for this, which is nice that they allow me to toggle between these two, but that overlap is still something that's tough to figure out. All right, I think that's it. I'm gonna stop before I have the Souls-like one more try situation. So that'll be it for me. So that was a dual core. Overall, really impressed with what I've played. That was really something, getting to try that out. So yeah, the devs, really good job. I really like what they had to show there. Gameplay, the only thing that I would complain about as far as that goes is, again, the magic and the arrows tracked a little too hard. I feel maybe tone it down a little bit and probably make the fact that you're in the pause menu a bit more clear and some of the icons a bit larger. And I don't know, the overlap of enemy attacks felt a bit excessive, but other than that, so far, so good. Like, keep it up. You all are doing great. It's just, I had some moments there where I was like a little overwhelmed and trying to figure out which enemies to parry or which way to block. And then suddenly my stamina runs out, or I get hit, or I get clipped or something. But overall, again, very strong alpha demo. Very impressed. Can't wait to see more from what you all have. So yeah. That is the first demo, and go give Dual Core a wish list. I recommend it.